delving into the mind of one Matthew Archbold. Good morning, Matthew. How are you this morning?
In lieu of smart people, I'll be here today.
We love how smart you are, but we also love how funny you are, brother.
Yes. It's
Hey,
wonderful,
I just used the word in lieu. That's pretty smart.
That was
That's pretty
smart.
good, yeah.
Very smart. Yeah. Love it.
Hope you didn't misspell it.
LOO.
I love it. You have lots of amazing things on your website again, Matthew.
Thank you very much. I will say this this business of the CIA and the Pentagon pushing this thing that there are aliens and there's 4 different kinds, and they don't mean like Mark Zuckerberg and Tom Cruise or Elon Musk. You know? But it's such a weird moment we live in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we finally have this. You know, it is funny. For years and years and years, Americans were like, "There are aliens," right? And the government was saying, "No, no aliens, no aliens." And we were like, "There's aliens. Come on, tell us."
Right.
Nope, no aliens. And now the CIA is putting people out there saying, "There's aliens," and everyone's like, "No, there's not."
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We fell for it the first time. We're not going to fall for it again.
What's the ulterior motive here? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. COVID really did destroy everything, didn't it, for them? They had a good game going. They just pushed it a little too far, and now they're paying the price.
People caught on. Yep. So what do you think about aliens, Matthew?
I think it would be really, really great to be able to say, you know what? We're not responsible for the mess we made here. It's been aliens all along. Monkeying with us.
Right.
You know, it would be so much easier to look at our world of politics and say, yeah, we didn't do that.
Right.
That's aliens.
Right.
That's definitely not us. It's definitely not us that are, staring into our screens 24/7.
Yeah.
That's not us. We wouldn't do something like that. I mean, honest to goodness, have you sat down and tried to watch a television show with someone under the age of 18? They can't stop looking at their phone.
No, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. And they're created that way.
I put on shows. I put on, remember that show, Greatest American Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I put it on. My kids thought it was the most boring thing in the world because the pacing of it took time to unfold.
Right.
But back then we allowed that time. We allowed the story to unfold, and now they don't have the patience for that anymore.
In fact, you wanted them to build that character and all that before you got to the actual meat of the story. Gave you something to chew on.
Yeah, but it would be so easy just to say, yeah, we're not responsible for the state of the world. Look at the state of the world.
Yeah.
37 and a half genders, and we're doing all sorts of terrible things to one another. But the truth is you look at the Bible, read the Bible. The truth is we're pretty terrible to one another.
Yeah.
And we're always looking to blame something or someone else. My favorite is, when Adam got caught, and he said, the woman that you gave me.
That's right. What's my idea? Yeah.
That, I love the double whammy of it.
Yeah.
It's not just her fault,
Right.
but God, it's, kind of, I'm not just saying, you did leave her here,
Well, what do you think about the people that think these aliens are demons?
Oh, that's actually what I think they are. But I think if you blame demons, that comes with some moral culpability. Because then you have to say, okay, I have to get away from that. But if you believe it's something else, something amoral, something neutral, something gray, if you'll pardon the pun, then you don't have to run away from that. You can look to it. You can blame it for all the bad, and you can look to it for good. So that is exactly what I think. I think, yes, the world is filled with beings that we don't know, see, or understand. I've always thought that, and I think there's plenty of evidence for it as well when you see how humans interact with one another. But do I think they're here in spaceships? Absolutely not. I mean, why do we think the spaceships are here when every picture looks like Bigfoot?
Yeah, right.
Like, it's blurry. It zooms in and out. We can't see it. Like, why is Bigfoot laughable and UFOs are like, oh, well, they're here, I guess. It's like every single person in America has a phone.
Yeah.
And still all we get are blurry pictures?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, and then you take these things, Our Lady of Guadalupe, you take the Shroud of Turin, so much evidence about these things being miraculous. No, everybody ignores that. You get a blurry picture of some thing is probably dirt when you figure it out, and it's aliens. But what's crazy to me is and what does it say about us that we assume that if is life anywhere else, it's smarter than us? Like, maybe we're the smartest.
Right. Well, not us personally, but
not us.
Present company excluded, yes.
But here's the other thing. People always say, I can't look back to, the time of Christ and think that something happened. If God wanted it to happen, he would have done it in our time where, people could see it and test it and have it on video. But the truth is, if something happened now, everyone would just shrug and say, it's AI.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh,
it's not.
right.
It's not a miracle. It was just, that's AI. But that's the thing about something like the Shroud of Turin. There's no duplicating it. They don't even know how to duplicate it. Mm-hmm. Like I think the Shroud is something that is actively working towards bringing many, many people into the faith or back into the faith, because nobody can understand how something like that happened. And, it's the same thing, with Our Lady of Guadalupe. If you open yourself to the idea that God is love and he loves us, God is going to find a way to tell us this. And these miracles, this is how he's telling us in the most obvious way. If you just open your eyes to it, open your heart to it, open your soul to it. In the most obvious way, he's telling you this. Just please, just open yourself to it, and you'll see the truth. And the truth is not coming down and going to land in your backyard in a UFO and the aliens are going to pop out. But the truth is that God created the world, God created you, and he loves you. And that's the best news possible. It's a heck of a lot better news than the CIA trying to tell us there's aliens.
Well, I just want to tell people, trust the science. But that's been used, so I don't know if that'll work.
And just to let our rural listeners know, those crop circles were really created by a disoriented cow that's just been wandering around.
I love it.
I thought it was a disoriented Dave.
There would be a whole lot more crop circles if that were the case.
Those weren't exactly perfect circles in that instance, yeah.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thanks, Matt.
God bless, guys. Thanks.
CreativeMinorityReport.com, ladies and gentlemen. Those stories and so many more each and every day. Matthew Archbold, thanks. Have a great day. And I'll tell you what, keep us going here because it makes us think. Everything you're writing makes us think. So.